Hi. Who are you? You look important.
I don't know you. They slaughtered him and bled him for fun.
Oh, that's the dude that they murdered. They were watching this guy get murdered. Ew.
Is it an Icarite? No. It's impossible. It must be some kind of imitation.
Are you sure?
How did it all start? Was she the one who murdered him? Let's start with who the hell that guy is.
You know that by solving this case, you're helping cover it up.
Aren't you tired of these games? What's your point?
I want to help you.
Sure, because you're such a noble guy, right?
On Icarus, you couldn't do the right thing.
What if the stranger is his previous body's consciousness?
Let me show you whose side you picked.
How fucking kind of you.
Oh, real quick before we do this, Spun Gizzles!
5 years. 5 whole years? Well, actually longer, since I've had months of not subbing. I know, shame on me. XD, but 5 years? Cohh haven't aged a day, and I feel like I've aged 10. Is Cohh a vampire?
Yes. And blood is very expensive. Did you know that? I do. Anyway, thank you so much for your 5 years. I really do appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, Nediane, I don't think we need to ping the YouTube guys. There hasn't actually been any nudity. The big thing YouTube doesn't like is nudity. And funny enough, they're actually clothed, even if it's skimpily. So YouTube kind of has a general okay with that. Yeah. Grimmett the Frog says, TTS actively makes the stream worse. That's great that you feel that way, and I appreciate your feedback. I actually really like it because it lets me listen to messages instead of read them, which is a very different thing. So I actually, now that I've been using this for a while, I really like the TTS because it feels like I'm talking to the person instead of just reading it and then stating my reaction. So we are working on the voice though. I feel like the voice can still use some work, but I actually do like the TTS. Yeah. I think TTS gets annoying when you hear it all the time or if the stream becomes about it. But the thing about the TTS here is that I choose when it goes up. It's my decision how often it's on. And if I do too much, I just start putting the message on the screen and not even doing TTS. So yeah, that's kind of how I feel about the whole thing. But I will say, if you don't like TTS, like, I'm not going to convince you otherwise. I'm just saying I really like it and I'm planning on keeping and using it for now. But if you do have suggestions on way it could be better, my Twitter DMs and my Discord DMs are always open and I always appreciate your feedback on anything we do in the channel. The TTS changes included. Yeah, definitely let me know. Oh God.
Drake Starr. I thought he was using a different body. The actor and the senator's husband. They've always been inseparable. He looks like a victim, but I wouldn't go all in on that.
There can be ecstasy in death.
It's an expensive fetish.
That would also lead to a very awkward Hestia session. Can you imagine her being like, so let's go over your last debt. Oh. 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 All right, you're good. You can go. Freak. Yep. Oh, Ice Cool. I think that's totally valid.
I'm not a fan of TTS for longer messages, as it takes a long time to read it out, and takes away from the stream. But that's my opinion.
That's totally fair. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's good feedback. Maybe only for the shorter messages.
9mm, same assailant. Looks like the victim bled out before he got shot. Maybe the killer lost his shit.
Thank you.
Lots of moving targets. He had to be in a rush.
Last thing I'm going to say about this, please don't put suggestions for the stream in Twitch chat. I will probably miss it, and even if I see it, I won't be able to like actually think about it. The best thing you can do if you ever had feedback for the stream, send me a private Twitter message or Discord message on cohh.tv/Discord. Then I can actually get to it and focus on it and think about it when I have time. So thank you very much. Thank you.
Could have left additional bullet marks. That kind of trail could help me figure out where he was firing from.
Okay. Nice wooden spoon. Or it should be in a second. Maybe I missed it.
You went straight through. Another casualty of your sick shit.
Imitation made from eco marble.
I admire all forms of art, especially when it helps to establish a shooting position.
Man, those are some rock hard abs. Look at those. You can almost see the six-pack. It's close. Where was the killer shooting from? Oh, wait, I have to... Oh, not there. Okay. Here?
Who are
Oh,
you?
time out.
Aspiring liaison. How am I doing? Am I as good as that Sarah of yours?
Uh-oh.
I wonder who painted it.
Want
Oh.
one for the living room?
I'm not sure it matches my couch.
1 second. 1 second. Okay. Cool. Is that David Hayter? It kind of sounds like him, but it is not him. Wow, look at that. Okay.
Suddenly a shooter appears and takes out our star. Looks like he almost bled out before you shot him.
Are you suggesting there was more than one killer?
Unlike the rest, this one was murdered voluntarily. However fucked up that sounds. Different blood types.
Presumably, the senator had a pleasurable time.
Oh,
Bleeding
yeah,
like
yeah.
hell.
There it is. So the shooter shot her while she was on top of him. Yep. Damn. Woo. Flat.
Senator used them as a shield. She gets hit and plays dead. Smart move. Was she trying to escape?
It's really hard to get this on controller sometimes. All right, there we go. It's so much easier on keyboard and mouse. What am I looking for here? Oh,
Ritual toy. Sharp. Senator must have held it.
that's cool blade metal. Is that Damascus, maybe? Huh. Yeah, Damascus?
Drake's blood. And maybe yours too.
Oh,
Yeah,
don't worry.
it's my wedding ring.
I'm fine.
It's kind of hard to tell, but I have a Damascus metal wedding ring. It's the same metal as that knife.
She was always ready to fight. That's why people believed in her.
Yo, wait a second. What?
waiting for her moment?
She was. Cool.
Drake had type O negative blood. This is a different type. She surprised you?
Ooh.
Ton of lead and burned skin. They had to struggle, but he had the upper hand. A 9mm beats a piece of steel.
Oh.
She crawled away. Didn't you notice? Something else catch your attention?
What was the killer doing?
She almost gets you.
I guess you're on her side.
I can tell you that if she got you, she'd have my vote.
How does that not get him when she stabbed him like 3 times in the neck? Good God.
Broken ribs. You crushed her when you fell on her, and she still didn't give up.
You underestimate me.
At least I understand the low position you shot Blagojevich from. And remember, Kata's shot in this direction. Good to know that not everything goes your way.
It's going great. Trust me.
So you scurried away like a cockroach.
I'm starting to see some serious vibes here if we find out that, like, this guy we're looking at right now is us. And somebody took control of our Icarite and used us to do all these murders or something. Oh, man. What's fun about this story, and I love this so much, I'm just going to say this real quick. What I love about this is that because this is in such a weird world, and there's so many different things that happen in this world that don't happen in reality, it completely throws, like, anything we can guess into the wind. And I love that. Like, anything we guess is like, it could be that, or it could not be that at all, because there's, like, so many different factors. Because of the whole, like, coming back from the dead thing, and some people don't really die, and... Oh, man. Yeah. This is super interesting. Oh, here we go. Hi. That? I don't think it's that. Oh, there it is.
A bullet from a revolver. Probably Cadis's. I wonder how that got here. They almost got you. You had to find a way. And you did. Real fancy.
I will say, if it was us, it would be kind of weird that we don't have any injuries, because this guy got wrecked, but... I don't know. There has to be a reason they're obscuring the killer.
As fuck.
Don't underestimate me.
I wouldn't dare. How long have you been planning to kill that chandelier?
It's a damn good shot.
Lucky. But respect where it's due. Also a really good shot. You made it. But I'd like to see your face after that. Your real face. Covered in blood and drool, twisted in fear.
Think it was any different than yours when you came in here?
You're always watching me, aren't you? Monitoring? You watching me with
You
cameras?
could say that.
Holograms. Somehow they were recorded. These holograms must be stored somewhere. There must be some tapes here. Where?
You see this?
I knew a guy who raised money for a movie over 2 shells. She didn't like it and started adding conditions. You can't show it like that. The kiss is too long. Costumes like this aren't appropriate for kids. Boy ended up hanging himself. But she censored articles about it and nobody found out.
Good God!
A recording console. I wonder what it turns on. Zilch. We go back to the beginning. Edward Green. What did you have on him?
Look around. Do you really think anyone would need more than what you see?
Huh.
Did you leave the shrine with the weapons? Very subtle.
Bro,
Check to see if any victims were killed.
you just picked it up with your hands?
up. 9mm, 5 bullets, half-empty clip.
I'm sorry, what did you just say that was? I'm sorry. What did you just say that was? Oh, Sakro can never play this game. Oh, man. Oh, he would lose his... Okay. If the devs ever do watch this, and this is very important that all of you know this as well, there is a very distinct, important difference between a clip and a magazine. And that is not a clip. Okay. We're good. Okay. We're good.
Did the killer shoot?
That is a magazine.
They shoot at him.
Very different thing. Okay. They function differently. They work differently. It's a different thing. But commonly confused, unacceptably. Yes, I am Murica-splaining you right now. That is what I am doing. I'm Murica-splaining you.
What does she have to do with all this?
Bro, are you serious right now? Let's do this one first. Okay.
Let's see where you take me.
Oh, it's actually called a clipazine? Okay, that makes sense. Thank you.
Another. This must be a dead end. Cables run deeper. Fuck. Not now. It's so close.
Dude. I don't know if I've missed this when this has happened before, but tell me something. Every time we've seen the Icarite before now, have we then done something right after that we don't explain? Because the Icarite came out showing that we were having problems syncing, and then for no reason we turned the head on that thing. So I wonder if that was like the Icarite being like giving us a, like, you see what I'm saying? What are the cables? So the green cable, the way that the stuff works in this game is that everyone has this stuff called Icarite in their brains. And Icarite are what we are. They're our personality, they're our people. And whenever a person dies, they take the Icarite out of their brain and put it in a new body. And if you are a young person, when you get to 20, you have to pay a fee to the government. And if you ever miss your payment for your fee, then they take your body and give it to somebody who needs a new body from Icarite. That's how this world works. So if you're a natural human, you have to keep paying before they take your body and then give it to someone else, essentially. Is it kind of like Altered Carbon? Yeah, sort of. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of Altered Carbon. Well, I mean, I say Altered Carbon influence. That's a sci-fi trope, but yeah, like moving bodies after death is been a long time before Altered Carbon, but yes, it's all kind of related. But yes, very Altered Carbon, which I love that show. Well, I loved the first season.
Oh, Mount Olympus comes
season
with
was a
a
little
pocket Hades, a frozen hell where people pay the price for the gods' eternal hangover.
The first season of Altered Carbon was amazing. But the problem is that in the second season, well, there were lots of problems with the second season, but one of the things they did is they changed the actor in the second season, but the new actor didn't almost have any of the mannerisms of the first actor. So they like switched the actor, but the character was completely different. And the whole point of the show is that it was the same person. So it's like, it didn't, like, it would have been cool if the second actor was like exactly like the first one, but he wasn't at all. So it was just weird. I mean, I feel like it could have been awesome, but it just wasn't. It kind of screwed the whole thing up. Yeah. Yes, it was like a completely new, I mean, it might as well have been just a new character. They're, you know.
Does it look familiar?
Like documents from the CTC, but the certificate is missing.
Gender female, body class C, age 21, certificate number removed, special features, kinesthetic synesthesia. That's interesting. We had to have that defined to us earlier, and there's a reason the devs did that. And it's probably because it's very important for us to understand what synesthesia is, because it's going to be related to the main story. Thank you, Nuri. One second, cat. Got to get a water. Hydrate, homies. 1 second. Does synesthesia get extra sensations from body movement? No, synesthesia, which is a real thing, actually, it's not made up for the game. Synesthesia is when pathways in your brain cross for different feelings and sensations. So examples of synesthesia are if you feel color, if you taste sense, if you like it's that kind of thing, and it's a real thing. Yeah, it's like people actually get synesthesia. Mm-hmm. Yep. Man, look at this. Oh! He is storing bodies down here.
I recognize this body. It should belong to an actor with his throat slit.
Wait a second. Are they switching bodies just for fun?
The youngest bodies possible. No certificates.
This is some dark stuff, man. Oof.
was on the table at Green's. He was here. Right in this one? Age 21. Some unknown kid.
The former owner of the stabbed body.
They're all at the first subscription age. If they didn't pay it, they could lose their bodies. But Icarites, why isn't anyone looking for them? Oh.
Dude, this is so messed up. So they switched bodies with a kid so they could murder the kid for fun and then put the original guy back in his original body. They took a guy's body, got it murdered for entertainment, and then just threw him away.
Orphanages. That's why.
Oh, and the orphanages from Green.
Oh, so generously, only until they turned 20.
They have a breeding program.
One, of course.
Motherfuckers.
Oh God, dude, this is they're flirting with some horrible stuff in this game. This is dark.
Green was probably using the recordings for blackmail.
That hash S actually kinda clever.
Mods, I'm gonna need you to keep an eye on him, please. Just go ahead and pop a monitor on our friend there. Thank you so much. Put him on the list. Okay. All right, let's go.
No matter how much evil was around, Green would still grab them by the balls.
Better focus on you. You have your 5 fucking minutes of fame.
I warn you that I may disappoint you.
There he is.
Wait, what? This is Green. Senator. Attacking his back. He's the one killing them all. It doesn't make sense.
Makes perfect sense to me.
Did you force him to do it? How the fuck did you do that? What
Here we go. Here we go.
That's your job. I don't want to get overly involved.
Now wait, Green
I'm
the
not
senator.
your cheap little slum secretary, Sarah Kai.
We never told her Sarah's last name.
What? How the fuck did you get her full name?
Did you think you're the only one I spend time with?
Sarah? You there? Fuck. I've restored the power. That should work. If you do anything to her, I'll find you and take you apart piece by piece.
Don't keep me waiting.
I have to say, I'm looking forward to hearing who the stranger guy is, and I hope he's like an actor or something, because he is way over the top.
All those innocent souls.
Where are their Icarites?
You already know that. The actor was hung up on them.
Motherfuckers.
Castrate?
Fucking Icarite transmitter.
You want to try it out?
Fuck you. I'm not like them.
Chat, before I go, is there anything else I need here? Have we got everything here? No, we're good? Okay. Great. Ugh. Thank you, chat. Therapy? That would be good. Therapy would be good. I'd appreciate that. Oh, there's one last thing you need? What are you talking about? This is the exact world that breeds comic book villains. I know. I know. A kiss? Okay. Mwah. There you go. All right, let's go.
Since you saw what Green's guests were capable of, will you trap their souls in rotting bodies?
Fuck you.
Or will you let them return to Olympus like nothing happened?
What did you do to her?
Leave this place and find Sarah. And this one has an exclamation point, so we know it's serious.
You can punish them.
I will find you.
Do you think anyone will find them here?
If I shut them in here,
Yes.
and the victims,
Maybe they want revenge.
what kind of sick game is
That's
this?
not...
Or
No.
leave the door open. Your friends will find everything, and it'll blow over in a week.
Oh, man. What happens if I let it expire? I guess that would be leave it open. I'm gonna not do what this guy wants.
I'm not green. You can't buy me.
That's right. That's right. I like that. I like that line too. That felt vindicating. Bad ideas, fingerprints are everywhere.
Silence in my ear.
They don't seem to care about fingerprints. I mean, we held the gun. So, I mean, and he's an inspector. So I would assume that's not an issue.
Murderer emerged from there to get Sarah.
I'm sorry, but if a 200-old detective picks up a murder weapon and doesn't think about putting his prints on it, then he deserves to be caught. I mean, I don't know what to tell you at that point. If that actually comes up later as a thing, I will be very disappointed. Because there's no question, this guy's been a detective for like 3 human lifespans. He should know not to pick up a murder weapon. If that's like the big end of the game reveal, I'm gonna be like, this is the dumbest game I've ever played. Just saying. That would be very unfortunate. Yeah.
How could I let myself be tricked like this?
Also, if anything, like, whoa, if anything, real talk, I'm guessing they have, like, I think fingerprints are probably, I mean, he's recreating the entire crime scene with a chrono thing. I think fingerprints are kind of past history at this point. Anyway, real quick, I got to use the bathroom real fast. Mods, you know what to do. I'll be right back. We've got probably at least another hour or more of this. So yeah, I'll be right back. Quick bathroom break. Go if you need it.